is the easier offseason to move on because you have two guys whose contracts are and
simply because of that.
If Mikko Rantanen hits the market on July 1st and you see Mitch Marner, who would you pick?
Mikko Rantanen, myself. Because I've seen that guy, because I've seen, like, it's one of those things. And again, Gord, like, I don't fault you for your blind optimism, because these guys are really talented.
They are talented, but what have they done?
Impossible
when it matters.
But that's just it, though. It's not impossible to imagine that coalescing into a great playoff run, because you see the talent that's there. It's just that, Clarky, if you're pointing a gun at me and saying Mitch or Mikko, I have to go with what I've seen. And as much as I love the creativity and the dynamism of Mitch Marner, I've seen Mikko Rantanen be a killer in the playoffs and win a Stanley Cup. He could have arguably been the Conn Smythe winner that year. It's just his teammate did a little more, which is crazy to say. I've not seen Mitch Marner do that. So it's a difficult thing. I don't know what your take is on that, Gord, but I mean, like, yeah, I'm a Rantanen guy all day, despite his struggles.
What about both?
Right now.
What about, you got Tavares, $11 million.
Yeah.
Out of there. The guy they miss is Nazem Kadri. I mean, that was the spice they needed. And, and Ryan, you were following it. Clarky and I were working on the media side, like the Pat Quinn Leaf teams with Gary Roberts and Darcy Tucker to go along with Matt Sundin and all that, of course, back in Pat Burns runs for a couple of years, like they don't have enough of that spice. That's what I do like what Matthew Nice did, the other night. And that's why, in some ways, the Matt Martins and Ryan Reeves of the world and Wayne Simmons really haven't been the great fit, because you need more guys that, the Tom Wilsons or whatever that can do it. So, but the one thing they have this year is the best depth goaltending, I believe, in a long, long time. And their goaltending, really their lack of scoring has been their biggest problem. Mm-hmm. But the goaltending back like the Curtis Joseph, Ed Belfour area in 6 years. That's why the Ottawa Senators, every year they did to the Ottawa Senators what teams like Boston and Tampa Bay have done to the Leafs the last number of years. So they have that. That's the one thing that's different this year is the goaltending.
And
their
you look at
it's been really good.
It has been, except the other night. But anyway, when you look at who that first round opponent is, and it could be anybody, but even finishing first and getting a wild card, they'll probably finish first and get the Rangers, and the Rangers could be hot, like the Rangers, President's Trophy winner last year. I'm just saying it's not going to be easy, no matter what, no matter where you finish. It's not going to be easy. You could get the Sens. They haven't lost to the Sens in the playoffs.
The other part
is not going to be easy.
The couple of years where it should have been, I could use an expletive, but they expleted that away. Like the Columbus Blue Jackets.
No question.
And the Montreal Canadiens.
100%.
So you had that twice. You had a 3-1 lead over Montreal. So anyway, that's water under the bridge.